guys, welcome back to Shire Shenanigans. My name is Nicole and I'm so glad to have you here. So today I thought I'd bring you kind of a month in review. This one's going to be really short. It's also kind of like a 2 months in review, like a June and July, because I didn't actually put up a June one because life was just going crazy. So let's start with maybe like a diamond painting update. So I think I have one finish maybe for the last 2 months. I finished Candy Cat, and I don't have it physically to show you. I can put a picture right there. That's the canvas. That one I believe was on Amazon. I will post a link to the Amazon listing if it's still available, if you guys want to go purchase it. That one was a really small finish. She's a round, if I remember correctly, and I did that one in the beginning of July as just kind of a quick finish. And then I did start in June my summer with the Masters canvas, which I did not finish during the event. That event did end at the end of July. But I started Primrose by Alphonse Mucha for mine. She's a square and she's 42.8 by 103.8 centimeters. And she's from Diamond Art Club. I've got her right here. She's almost done. So this is her. I almost can't even entirely show her on camera, she's so big. But she's almost done. If you guys saw, I've got like the bottom 4 sections left of her as I like charge the camera. So I'll probably actually finish her this week, so we will have a finish for August, which is exciting. And I've enjoyed working on it. She's one of the older canvases. I actually bought her for Summer with the Masters 2 years ago and kitted her up and just never started her. So I was like, nope, this is the year. We're gonna do it. And yeah, so that's literally it for my finishes and WIPs. So the reason for that. So June was a bit of a whirlwind in itself. Like I came back from the Crafter's Paradise diamond painting retreat, and then we kind of started jumping into packing, because if you are new around here and haven't watched any of my past videos or anything like that, we moved recently. So at the end of July we actually moved from one state to another. It was about an 8-hour south move, a little over 200 miles. Which doesn't sound like a lot when you say it like that, but it is a lot when you're actually doing it. So we started packing up in June, and then there was just a whole bunch of bureaucratic crap that went down, and then like there was a hiccup in our move, and then like last second they were like, oh, just kidding, if you could like do that move, that would be great. And so we packed up a whole house in like 2 weeks, and it was exhausting, and I don't know if I've actually physically recovered from it yet, but it's done, mostly. There's still some stuff in our house back where we were, but we are currently, if you guys have noticed, the background of here looks very different. We are currently in a new apartment in our new city, and it's fine, I guess. It's like a 3-bedroom townhouse. It's cute. It's decently large, about 1,200 square feet, which that is 600 square feet less than where we were. So most of our stuff is actually just in storage. Like most of my diamond painting stash is in storage. And yes, that does give me anxiety. I really hate having it not here with me. But it'll be fine. I can go get it whenever I want. And Ren is not in daycare anymore. I haven't found a new one down here, so he is here with me. You can probably hear the battle going on over there. I do believe Ganondorf just took down 2 Links. It's tragic, really. So if any in my videos, you'll probably hear him unless I'm filming at night, in which case you might hear my husband. He said that he would try to stay quiet, but he makes no promises. If I'm funny, he may laugh. Which, that's fine. So that's kind of like the life, what's going on. Business-wise, didn't actually really make all that many reminders in July and June. The business definitely went on pause for the most part. I did sponsor a couple events, so I sponsored, my brain's just gonna shut off. I sponsored the Kicking It with Kettner in July that Carrie at Leopard Leather Works put on, and I'm sponsoring Claws and Paws this month, so I did make a minder for that. Both of those are actually still up in the shop. I don't have them physically with me over here. I am also sponsoring Gods and Goddesses by Naomi over at House of Miscellanea, and here's the minder for that. Liens are available in the shop, and really exciting. No, we're gonna wait on that. Hang on, pause. Okay, unpause. I lied, I can show you guys. So, this one is the Kicking It with Kettner one. I do still have a couple of veins available. The event is over, but it's a very cute design. And then I don't know how I almost forgot this, I also sponsored the Be Happy Diamond Paint Along that my good friends Tiffany and Natalie over at Diamonds at Tiffany's and Diet Coke and Diamond Painting put on. Was their very first event, and I'm so proud of them. Other than that, I did do a Harry Potter birthday launch last week, because Harry's birthday is the 31st. She who will not be named did not benefit from this. And I actually, for the first 3 days, so there's those ones, and then those ones. The first 3 days, those sales were donated to the Trevor Project. Actually, 25% of them were. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So those are those, and then this video is gonna go up today, which is Tuesday, August 5th. Tomorrow, August 6th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our Drills and Chills cover minders! I'm so excited. So these designs I put together, these are probably one of the more design intensive minders I've done lately. So I actually learned a new design program so that I could make them. This one I did for my autumn babes, the ones that are more, pumpkin spice and leaves and apple picking and all of that. And then I put this one together as more of a my spooky babes, my hoa 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 vibes. But they're both so cute. I love them both. And I'm really excited with how they turned out. I wasn't actually sure if they were gonna print right because of how I made them. The program didn't really want to play nice, but And so yeah, so those are the minders. I've got a couple releases set up for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I can keep it together and get those done. We really do need some new designs up in the shop. And then honestly, the biggest thing that happened is we hit 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. What? Honestly, my mind is blown, and I am incredibly grateful, and I can't believe that it happened, that we hit 1,000 friends. 1,000 of you want to watch me be a weirdo on the internet, and that's insane. And I know I've said it, but I'm so grateful, and maybe one of these days it's gonna actually hit me that that's real. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for hitting the likes and commenting and just being here. It's incredible, and honestly, I'm not gonna get too sappy on you guys, but this move has been really hard. And like being in this new city so far away from all of my friends and my loved ones is really rough. And so I'm gonna try, I really want to get back into filming more often, because connecting with you guys I think is really gonna help with all of this, because we might all be on the internet, but we're still friends, and the internet really connects us. And so let's just hang out. Let's hang out some more. Plans moving forward for August, I am actually starting a 100-day diamond painting challenge, so I'm kind of putting it together on my own. I'm gonna make like an official post and video and stuff in case you guys want to like do it with me. But it's kind of akin to the like 100-day stitching challenges that like cross stitchers do. So like in cross stitching, people will do challenges like that, like, oh, I'm gonna do 1,000 stitches a day for 100 days, and they do it as kind of like a way to get through their WIPs. I really like the idea, and you good? Okay. And so I'm gonna try and translate it into diamond painting. So I'm gonna do 100 days of doing at least one 4x4 section on a painting every day. So I'm starting with Primrose, and if you notice my sections, that's definitely bigger than 4x4. I think it's actually, I think it's really 4x6, but I want this painting done, so I'm just gonna knock those out. And I might honestly do something like 4x5, just for a little bit bigger of a section to kind of zoom through paintings a bit faster. But a 4x4 section typically takes me about an hour, hour and a half, and I think I can absolutely get that done a day. Even if it's not just sitting down and knocking out a section just in that like hour and a half, or if it's like placing like a quarter of it during a movie that Ren is watching and eating lunch, and then finishing it later. But I just want to finish one section every day for 100 days and kind of see how many paintings I can get through, because I'm definitely not on track to finish the 24 paintings this year that I wanted to, which that's fine, life happens, but this is my way to kind of get back on track. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm going to make an actual official video and post about it if you guys want to try it with me. I think it'll be fun, and then I'm going to make daily posts about like showing my section and my WIPs and stuff. And I think I'm going to do that over on the actual Shire Shenanigans Instagram, because I have two different ones. One I was doing more like WIPs and stuff like that, and then trying to keep like business things on the actual Shire Shenanigans Instagram, but the channel shares the same name as my business, so I think it just makes sense to keep them together. And I'm more of a person than just a business, so, and it's all diamond painting. It's all diamond painting, so we're just gonna put it there on the actual Shire Shenanigans Instagram, which is always linked below in my social section in the descriptions. So we're gonna do that. Video-wise, I'm just gonna throw the ruler on the ground. I'm hoping to post at least once a week. I've got a couple actually filmed already so that I can get them up and we don't have to worry about that. I am still hoping to do a mid-year freakout. I was tagged in it. I think it's a really fun idea that Katie at Diamonds and Washi put together. I just need to write down my answers so that I can get that filmed for you guys. Maybe next week? We'll see. But that's kind of what I've got for you. It's not a whole lot going on over here. We're just kind of getting back into the groove of things. And I hope to see you guys more soon. Oh, other huge thing before I go, we finished the Stash Mountain series, mostly. It's all up, it's all in a playlist. You guys can go watch it if you want. I do mention at the end of part 4 that there is like a bonus part coming. I didn't get that filmed before we moved, so I'm gonna have to film that once I unbury those diamond paintings. There's like a shelf that I found of paintings that didn't make it into the other stash videos. I did keep those paintings together, so that bonus video is happening, but it might take a little while to happen, and it might be kind of weird. I might just film it in the storage unit. We'll see how it goes, but let me know in the comments how your guys' summer is going. I'd love to hear about the paintings that you're working on, just kind of how you're doing. I've missed you, so just, you know, help me catch up. And if you liked this video, giving me a thumbs up always helps. It helps people find us here and we get new friends. And then if you're not already subscribed and you want to keep up with my crafting journey here on YouTube, if you hit the subscribe button, YouTube will add you to our family and you'll be notified when I post new videos. And so until next time, you guys, I love you so much. Catch you later. Bye.